All right, we do have breaking news coming to you from Macomb County. A police chase underway now. Detroit's Smart 4 app is making a difference in some neighborhoods. Well, excuse me. This is a breaking news story we're bringing to you right now. You'll have to apologize, we're having technical issues. But this is a police chase that's going on right now in Macomb County. What we know right now, obviously, police are looking for this person in this vehicle, in this, looks like a van or an SUV of sorts. Now had just hooked a left over the overpass, continuing on, trying to get a location of the exact road right now. Skyfox bringing you pictures. Now going through a residential area, which obviously makes this all the more compelling and obviously very important. This is back in Detroit, although this started in Macomb County. Went to Macomb County, and now they're back in Detroit. So going through some of the neighborhoods right now. Clearly anybody, you know, it's scary when you see these situations, Marielle and Jessica, because now you're going through a residential area where not everybody knows this is going on right now.
Absolutely. And then you see a vehicle traveling at a high rate of speed. It's one thing for us to watch this live, but police in heavy pursuit of the person in this car. We don't know this person's mentality or exactly what they are capable of. And that's why it's such a dangerous situation, because eventually this person will be caught by police.
And they are kind of going in circles right now. He's trying to figure out exactly, or he or she, whoever this driver is, trying to figure out exactly how to get out of this situation, while police, of course, continue to track them. Oftentimes, you'll know that Skyfox, as we continue to patrol the area, oftentimes when the police are not right behind them, we're able to help sometimes and assist. Right now, you're looking at it appears to be the police that are behind them, although it's not necessarily a high-speed chase, because you don't necessarily see them going at a high rate of speed. Or again, through the neighborhoods, you have to exercise a bit more caution, especially as law enforcement have in the past. You cannot just go speeding through 60, 70, 80 miles an hour through a neighborhood, no matter how fast, how daunting the task is. So now in Macomb County, if you're just joining us, this police chase does continue. You see this person being pursued right now in the blue van. This is in Detroit, started in Macomb County. Wow.
Here we go.
Stop
the
it.
car pulling over,
now going into,
driving onto the grass here. This is, again, perhaps getting ready to be a very serious situation. Looks like they made a U-turn here around the apartment complex. Police seem to have them cornered, though, as he tries to make his way back into the parking lot. And it does look as though that was a successful maneuver there. Police still very close behind him, though. And of course, we know in this situation, officers do act very carefully because they don't want to endanger the other innocent people who are living in that area, looking out the window, being told likely to stay inside of their homes, not knowing what's happening. Now
going through a side street, as you see, being pursued by an officer. There are two different colored cars here. We're presuming that there are many agencies involved. This car now stopping, turning again into the sidewalk, being cornered by one of the cars, the police squad cars, and now again was able to escape the ring. As you could see that they try to form. They were very strategic in the way they try to obviously form a ring around them. Now going back into the main road here, again, this happening in Detroit. We're waiting on word from Skyfox, our pilot, obviously busy right now piloting the helicopter to figure out exactly which part of town he's in, as this looks like a Wayne County Sheriff's deputy. I think that's what that looks like to me. Continues this pursuit of this blue van that is now on a main thoroughfare, heading at a high rate of speed and now merging onto traffic. As you can see,
there do seem to be some issues there with the steering, and now we see the car pulling off to the side. Again, an officer there still behind the car, two other cop cars there. They tried to cut him off, but he did go through. It looks like, okay, and the driver gets out and begins to run.
This driver is now hopping a fence, trying to get away. The officers have now apprehended the suspect. It appears to be a young man who was running away from the car, now being tackled by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers. This could have been a possibility, a kidnapping situation. According to some sources, a kidnapping situation in which there could have been a child involved. That is not confirmed at this time. Right now, as you can imagine, Detroit police, Wayne County Sheriff's deputies, Macomb County Sheriff's deputies are very busy trying to control the situation, as they have just now been able to take down this suspect, who for now, at least on television the last 5 minutes, has been weaving in and out of a neighborhood, onto a sidewalk, onto the grass, back onto a road, back onto a main road. Thought he got away, and that's when officers were able to essentially T-bone him. And this guy knew at that point it was over for him. He was able to get out.
Still resisting, it seems. Several police officers now carrying this person away.
It's not clear if they were able to take away a weapon from this person, whether or not the person had a weapon. That's unclear right now. The biggest weapon he had was the car that he was driving. A dangerous situation when you have a 4,000-pound vehicle that you're lugging around like that.
Absolutely.
He is now being put in the back of that cruiser right now. Again, this all started, by the way, in Macomb County, ending in Detroit, Michigan State Police, and various other police agencies involved. This is in the Kniff area, we know, in Detroit. And Dequindre. Started in Detroit, went to Macomb County, back at Dequindre and Kniff. That is the end location of where we're looking at this police chase that has ended again with one person in custody right now. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you very